Dear Associates, Administration, and Alumni of University of Kentucky, this is a formal request and letter of requirement for University of Kentucky identification for my position and ownership at the University of Kentucky. As things are, I am yet disrespected and unrecognized by many of student body and of professorial and teaching, both at the university and in my global administration as head of education through church, global intelligence, and in leadership as prophet, oracle, and spiritual guide in preaching and the biblical word. The last I had spoken with co-workers and various leaders in administration and professorial teaching, I was only in need of and in requirement of a basic and personal identification, and this for any and all of my works at the University of Kentucky, and that I had been recognized as owner and head of administration. Due to various disrespects and social negligences, I have not been recognized in the administration and student body as head of university and leader in all biblical and work developmental educations as I have intended, and as is to be expected by university and education owner and administration lead in professorial teaching and educations of any and all life and provisional productive endeavors. Because of this, I am requesting an identification of my personal information and credential of administration head, professorial leadership, and of a note and distinction as global biblical education in the church. I am noting, because of my work in athletics and administration and global intelligence and defense, they had been communicating in athletics as a consideration of health and athletics, as an education emphasis of healthy mind and a mind of performance. This is a kind of they started doing that as a consideration of my work as a coach. But this is basically a formal request, and any and all information, identifications, if there are smaller identifications, they can be sent in the mail, and or communication as to where to pick up the identifications. Please send them to Seth Michael Canfield at 734 North Broadway, Apartment 4, Lexington, Kentucky 40508. And I'm requesting that they would list information considering the facts of this, that I'm UK head and owner, I'm professorial leader, and that it would also list that I'm global education's administrator in biblical and spiritual teachings. That is all I'm requesting, but I was hoping to have an identification that would be recognized by